showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Canes will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. They're going to run it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's got room to run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now here's the toss play. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
Now play number 9 on this drive. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made over the middle. They bring you down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And there's the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Let's talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down after that previous play. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a man. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Throwing up play action. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Look out, off and running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but had no other option. He just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Brewer. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Give it to the back again. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They're going for it. The offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ooh. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Miami. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Brewer. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his target. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Gets made on the out route. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score Florida 21, Miami 7.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And now the defense decides to suspend a timeout to regroup a bit. About 20 seconds remaining here in the half as a lineup on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And they will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. We get the second half started with a running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. A big body tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense at the goal line.
If you put a bigger linebacker on him, he can move away and use his speed. And if you go with an undersized, more athletic safety or defensive back, then he's just going to up and over him. Just a nice job of utilizing your tight end in this area.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Retakes the field. Toss play to the outside. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He'll ride the back again here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Back to throw again. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
On second down, they need 12 on that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Florida. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Florida 28, Miami 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Hurricanes churn out another first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes looking to cash in the red zone.
Here we go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And looking to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
formation makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays? Home this W. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tailback with another carry. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators. Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Canes come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Gators offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. He keeps it on the design run. Slides to avoid the big hit. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team, intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
They're going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what...